In this week's episode, Martin and Richard are tasting house wines, one from Sainsbury's and one from Waitrose.
Hello and welcome back. Last week and the week before we were looking at organic. We're moving away from organic, and this week we are looking at two white wines, like a house wine, but from supermarkets. We have one wine here from Waitrose and the other
is from Sainsbury's, their house Chardonnay.
Ooh,
the prices?
That's a Chardonnay. Interestingly,
it's a California.
oh, that's a Chardonnay.
It is. They're both Chardonnays.
They're both Chardonnays.
So it's a good comparison.
Oh, okay.
But we're looking at prices. So a Waitrose California Chardonnay comes out at
£6.49.
And this little chappie is £4.50.
Oh, okay.
It's not about the price, is it? Really, it's not about
I mean, really.
No.
Which one's going to win this one? Let's go for the Sainsbury's first, because I know.
we?
Yes, I know what you're like. You often say, we did this the wrong way. We should have had this one second.
Do you say I'm a moaner?
Yeah. No.
No. Don't believe a word he says.
Okay.
I can't smell anything.
No, I'm getting aromas.
What about the wine?
Yeah, I should have put deodorant on.
Ooh, that tastes better than it smells. Have you got something coming? Have you got lots of stuff coming out? Flavours?
You're right. There is. Do you know?
There's three flavours that just jumped out.
I thought that was going to be
Bland.
flat and bland. Yeah, definitely bland.
Or look, a few weeks ago you said
£4.50.
plain. You said
Plain?
And I went plain. Where?
Well, no, definitely.
See, I've had this before.
Have you?
I have, but it hasn't
At
been.
£4.50.
Yes.
It's probably true.
On one of those sort of long
Yes.
evenings where I'm just
When
walking
you're walking
around,
home.
walking home. What can I take home with me?
Yes.
And maybe it was bought and it wasn't chilled. That's nicely chilled.
I'm going to have this carrot from last week. And
That's very nice. That's down. That's got to be down to the temperature. It's 12.5%. Can I just?
yeah, read.
I'll
read,
interject.
Read. Yes.
And I'll read it out as well. Our house Chardonnay has been specially selected by our winemakers. Oh, so they've got winemakers.
yeah,
Sainsbury,
okay.
there you go.
Yeah,
This
okay.
easy drinking Chardonnay is an explosion. Oh, sorry, don't need to keep touching you. But that's what I said. An explosion of flavour. Didn't I?
Oh,
I
you
did.
did
I said
say
I've just
that,
been
didn't you?
hit by
Yeah,
three flavours.
Yeah, you did. You're absolutely right. Who knows?
But would you take that to a party?
Yeah, I
what-
would.
Right, would you be embarrassed about taking house Chardonnay? Is the point? Because we're going to come on to this later when I think, are we tasting a carton? We're going to do a carton against a bottle.
Yeah, we are.
There's a lot of social inadequacies about
There
things like that.
definitely is, isn't there?
Yes. So if you had that at home and you poured a glass of wine and you gave it to them, they go, "Oh, it's nice, isn't it?"
Yeah.
And they go, "Where's this from?" And you go, "Sainsbury's, £4.50."
This is a.
So I'm going to say that's good for being at home on your own.
Yes.
You can cook with it.
Yeah. I'd like to cook with someone else and then have that.
I can do that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so my rating on that, I'm gonna. What did you say it was?
Well, I haven't yet
Because-
because okay, I'm gonna rate this in as much as I really don't think it quite catches the 80 mark. I'm gonna give that a 79. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised about it, but it's just missing the organics. Just hit the mark.
True.
But £4.50. You see, that's the quandary I have. Is that a cue?
It's another quant. Oh yeah.
Yes,
So
excellent.
it's another Q. It's 5 Qs now.
That's a
Buzzword
quandary.
bingo.
Yeah.
Well, I would have no qualms about this.
Oh yeah.
6.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you labelled it something better
Yeah.
and you made it £5.50, it would be a great wine,
It
wouldn't it?
It would.
That's
You
how
never
stupid
know.
it is.
I know.
But because it's labelled as house, no thanks. So that's perfect.
That's good, isn't it?
So you've actually done exactly the right temperature. So I'm going to throw in a 91.
Oh, that's so high.
It is high because at £4.50 for a very good bottle of wine,
Two of
that you'd
those
have a
in the
barbecue.
freezer within 2 hours. Could you last 2 hours?
No, I'd have to have something first.
Oh, okay, then.
No. But if you're doing a barbecue,
Yeah.
okay, and you've got some friends round and you
Yeah.
shove that in the freezer and then
Yeah.
you say, right, I'm bringing the white wine out. You can even put it in jug if you like.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
really
yeah.
socially whatever, but you could do whatever. Like put a blanket around it or mask it or put some blindfolds. I don't know.
Oh, shame, isn't it?
It is. You're masking
You're
a good
looking
wine.
at the label.
Yeah.
You know? So we just had a look at the Chardonnay and just tasted the Chardonnay.
We did.
Lovely.
Very good.
Waitrose, £6.49.
Which again is slightly over our buffer.
It is, and it's difficult again to try and find a house wine. It's wine of USA, California. Straight away, I'm thinking sweet.
Thank you. That's very kind of
Oh,
you.
I know. And now I'm looking at the
Oh,
wine.
the wine. Yes.
And it does say this soft and juicy white. That's not you.
That's my
It's
surname.
brimming with tropical fruit character of
Brimming.
peaches and nectarines.
Well, we've had some
Full of Californian sunshine. I love the way they said it.
wildfires.
This is full of Californian
Californian
sunshine.
wildfires.
Yeah, wildfires. It smokes a bit. It is also deliciously refreshing. An ideal pairing with chicken or creamy fish dishes.
Can you get creamy fish?
I don't know. Can you imagine it?
In my suntan.
Oh yeah, look at that fish. Very creamy. Did you say squeamy? No, creamy.
Ooh.
Yeah, straight
It
away.
is, isn't it?
Oh wow. Okay, there's a lot.
See, don't say pungent.
No, I
or
can't say
we did
pungent.
last week,
No,
or whatever
no.
it was.
Yeah,
or
the other week. Oh wow.
that's it's a bouquet.
Oh yeah.
That's got another Q.
Oh,
That's got a Q and bouquet.
it's got a
isn't
Q,
it?
but it doesn't start with it, does it?
Okay, bouquet.
Oh, okay.
Woody Allen.
Oh man, there's a lot going on in that.
Quite complicated. What do you think? Because
I tell you what.
is it refreshing? You know, it says it's also deliciously refreshing. Do you get refreshing out of this?
It's not sweet. First of all, I don't think it's got that.
It's not sweet, but it's
There's too much for that Chardonnay. Do you know how that was light, fresh,
yes.
and exciting? Because you thought, first of all,
That's a song.
£4.50,
Fresh, exciting.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
exciting.
£4.50,
Yeah,
and it hit
was.
you, and you
Yes,
thought
explosion of flavours.
£6.50. I know there's a lot going on there.
It's more mellow, mature. It's slow
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
because it's quite heavy. And interestingly, compared to remember the time we were doing the organics, contains sulfites.
Oh, this does.
I'm wondering whether that makes it more heavy.
Heavy.
More,
It's too heavy.
yeah, I agree. And
Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good wine. I think it's a nice wine.
again, in the order of things, if we'd had that first,
Oh, here we go.
I know, we would have appreciated that more. We've gone for light and refreshing first,
Yeah.
and then gone heavy. If
Yeah.
that was with our meal,
But I thought that would
Bang
be
on.
better. Yeah, I just... Okay, I got it wrong. Hands up. I got it wrong.
hands up. That's not
Yeah,
a song.
hands up. Yeah, hands,
Hands
up.
up, baby, hands
up. But I thought... But I really thought that would be bland. That
Yes,
would be good.
true.
The price
Very true.
reflects it.
Right. So what are you going to do then?
If you want an exciting, adventurous wine with a lot going on, you go for the California Chardonnay. If
Being
you want,
social snobs, you'd take that to a party.
you would. But if you want something light, refreshing, and it's going to save you money, you go for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you would.
100%. Totally in agreement for once.
And I'm sorry, but I've got to mark down the Waitrose
Waitrose.
Chardonnay.
To what?
Well, what was my...
So you were 79, which I thought you were really cruel.
Well, comparison, I'm sorry, I've got to go 71.
That's low, isn't it?
Yeah. I can tell you now, if I've got £6.50 in my pocket...
Which he never has. Believe me.
Yeah, I've got to really
If you
scrape for that.
Take him to the pub and he never
Yeah,
has
I've got to
£6.50.
really scrape for that.
No.
I would still buy the Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I think I would too. Yes, no, I agree. Okay, that comes down as a 79 for me.
Yeah.
And the reason it's that is because I would have expected more.
Isn't it amazing? Go for the cheap one. Sorry about
Same
that.
here.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Waitrose, and thank you, Sainsbury's. And there you go. There's a...
Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that. And next week we're going to be looking at tasting wines with the viewer's choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got a viewer's
Oh,
choice.
okay. Do we know who
Yes,
the viewer is?
let me just check my list.
Because there's quite a few celebrities in there as well.
Yeah, there
that
is,
are-
and they're coming up later.
Jeremy Clarkson is not coming on.
No, he's definitely not.
No.
Okay, let me just scrub him out.
Okay.
Let's scrub him out. Okay,
I know he offered money, but...
So we've got Mark Whetstone coming in next week.
Oh, Mark.
Oh yeah, so
okay.
Mark. So yeah, that'd be nice to see what he brings.
Excellent.
And we'll also actually we'll see if we can get him to come back the following week. And
If he's still alive.
If he's still alive, yeah. And he can try something.
It's a good idea. Look forward to that.
Experiment. Yeah.
Superb.
So remember, if you think, or before you think you've drunk too much, don't forget put a cork in.
It